Dhruv Rathee, mark my words. Your fake content that I have exposed will not remain on YouTube forever. It will be removed. Yes, I'm saying this again. It will be removed. So in this video, I want to share the latest updates regarding the two police stations that we have visited and my visit to the Ministry of Home Affairs in India. But before that, quickly, I want to explain how exposing Dhruv Rathee's fake content and fact-checking his videos has significantly impacted us in professional terms and how it has totally transformed our personal lives. And if you are new to our channel, I would like you to know that so far, after I started fact-checking Dhruv Rathee's content, I have received more than 220 threats. So, do you want to know how we are forced to live now? And what measures we are taking to protect ourselves? We have private bodyguards with us. We don't want to go out without them. We have been advised not to live in the same city for too long. We have been advised not to reveal our current location anymore. We have been advised to legally acquire a license and carry it with us at all times. We have been advised to pursue our case legally in Europe and in India as well. It has been recommended that we change our car as soon as possible and not show the new car in future vlogs at all. We have been told to install high-tech security mechanisms to ensure that our exact location cannot be accessed through our devices by criminals. We need to invest in new devices if and when required, laptops, phones, etc. And we need to hire experts to remove vulnerabilities. Besides that, almost always, all four of us stick together and we stay at home as much as possible. It has severely impacted my husband's business-related activities, but it seems we have no other choice now. Yes, it is more difficult for us to go out to film or interview. Due to the ongoing situation, traveling and filming for the Ram Mandir documentary project that we have been working on has gotten more expensive and more challenging. Hiring private security personnel and traveling with them is very expensive. But despite that, we will continue working on the Ram Mandir documentary project and we are planning to release the documentary in January 2025. It is clear that the threats that we have received involve someone who seems to be highly radicalized, and the matter appears more complex than what we expected. To be honest, our experience with junior police officers in India in the two police stations that we visited in Haryana was not very promising. We felt that without timely intervention from a high-ranking official, the outcome of any investigation may suffer. That is why we wanted to meet a senior official in India, but for some time we had to wait for the new government to get in place. So, a couple of days ago, I visited the Ministry of Home Affairs in India. The officers or the security personnel who spoke to me were very polite and helpful. They checked my OCI card and then I was told to go to gate number 4. But in the end, it turned out that meeting the minister isn't that easy. But I'm so glad that I have received the minister's email address, and yes, an email has been sent explaining my situation and our security issues. Now we are waiting for their response and for the appointment date. And yes, if funds are not a problem, we want to pursue the case properly in France too. We want to visit France again and pursue it with the authorities and the right channels there. We want to know the identity of those who did this to us there. But these challenges and cowardly threats have not silenced us. We have emerged even stronger, we have worked even harder, we have invested more time and more resources to improve our editing and our production quality. Yes, this is a message to India's enemies. The more you try to silence us, the louder and stronger we will emerge. Viewers, please come forward to support our work and participate in serving Bharat. Come forward to respond to these enemies of India. Our seva, the risks we take and the sacrifices we make are for your future, for our future, for Bharat's future. We have entered into something where there is only one way, and that way is the way forward. Will we win? Will Bharat win? Well, that will also depend on how responsible you are as a viewer in serving India and supporting those who stand for India. Me working for a luxury car company as a production engineer and my husband designing premium furniture for luxury-seeking clients would have been easier, safer, and more financially rewarding. But we sacrificed our career for this. We sold what we had, we sold our apartment to serve India. Yes, nothing is easy, and at every step you need money to move forward. We are not funded the way India's enemies are. We are not politically connected like them. We are ordinary citizens, just like many of you. Some of you have already sent your contributions. Thank you. We value your participation, but it is only a drop in the ocean, because the battle against India's enemies cannot be won without money. Yes, it is not easy to answer my sons when they ask about these bodyguards. Their lives and their freedom have been impacted. Sacrificing our career to stand for India on the global stage has come at a great cost. But for our family, nothing is more important and satisfying than serving India. Yes, this is our promise. We will continue our seva until the last breath. Yes, a lot can happen when you stand against the fake content of a YouTuber who is rich, powerful, and seems to have very strong political connections. Well, there can be attempts, serious attempts to silence you. But we will not give up, no matter how many days, months, or years it may take. Yes, we have decided to stand firmly against the fake content of a Germany-based YouTuber who in his early days was seen as an big social media troll. But thanks to the dedicated cheerleading by several anti-India global media outlets, political forces and others, he was manufactured into an overgrown propagandist powerful enough to brainwash many vulnerable Indians and conquer them ideologically. To be honest, back in 2021, when I made those two friendly fact-check videos that offered constructive criticism regarding Dhruv Rathee's fake content, my tone was very polite, and because of that, I even expected a thank you video from Dhruv for my efforts. Very politely, I appealed to Dhruv Rathee to admit to all his lies or the remaining mistakes in the content that I fact-checked, so that I would not have to make videos to protect viewers from the incorrect information he presented. And very clearly, I said that, look, if Dhruv Rathee acknowledges his wrongdoings, I will not make more fact-check videos. You can see that video here. See how politely I appealed there. But I was wrong. I had no idea who I was dealing with. My videos probably destroyed his fake intellectual image and his arrogance in a way he had never experienced before. And guess what? This man seems so shameless that he has still not removed his fake content from YouTube, which I exposed until today. Why? Well, it could be because of his political greed, his financial greed, or probably it is just his cunning attempt to save his fake intellectual image. After all, who would want to buy online courses from a YouTuber who publishes fake content, right? Uski dukan kaise chalegi fir? So instead of removing his fake content from YouTube or admitting to all his lies or remaining mistakes, he showed his true colors, and since then my life has been turned upside down. Because of that, I was left with no choice but to stand firm, because I knew that I was on the side of the truth. So yes, I continued to make more fact-check videos, and things got worse for me regarding my security and my family's security. Violence was incited against me. And see this? This is how we are forced to live today. Yes, I had no idea that in the country I had been fighting for on the global stage, some of its own inhabitants would be so intolerant to a woman just because she was trying to protect them from the fake content of a YouTuber they blindly worship or follow. See you again